Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and try a bunch of new indie makeup. I've got two releases specifically that I am so excited to try today, and the first is the Menagerie Cosmetics Arthurine Blush Palette. It is so beautiful. Look at a little bear. And then here is what it looks like on the inside. It is a stunning palette. To me, it looks a little bit more like an eyeshadow palette than a blush palette. When you look at it in person, it's very pigmented and the colors look very saturated, so I thought I'd go ahead and try this as a blush today, but also use these as matte eyeshadows because I'm so curious to see how they'll work like that. So the little mirror here says unbearably cute blush. I love it. The other new release I'm so excited about is the Aurora Flare collection from Devinah Cosmetics. They released 6 multichromes and these are super shifty. It's kind of harder to pick up the shift on these on camera, but they look really beautiful. So I thought I could go ahead and use one of those as my shimmers. And then other than that, I just have a few random things. I've got a single shadow from Shine by SD Cosmetics from their Iridescent Multichrome collection I wanted to try. This one has a pinky undertone. I've got one of the Glam Light lip glosses I've been testing out. This is the Donut. It's a pinky shade. I was kind of going all pinky vibes. And then I have a lip liner from Dose of Colors I bought a little while ago trying to get free shipping, which isn't a new release by any means. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. My name is Amy. I love doing videos about indie makeup specifically, so if that sounds like content you're interested in, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now let's go ahead and jump right on in. I'm so excited. I already did like my base makeup, like foundation, concealer, powder, bronzer just to start off with. So let's go ahead and jump right on into eyes. Actually, should I do swatches of this really quickly just to be helpful? I plan on doing a full review, oh goodness, face swatches in the future, but let's just test it out real quick. I'm curious to see the pigmentation. So the first shade here is called Cloudberry and it looks like a really nice mauve. Very smooth texture. Okay, that looks like a really pretty shade. Doesn't feel like there's a ton of powderiness to it. Seems nice. And then we have this shade Goji. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but this is like a yellowy mustardy kind of tone, and I feel like that's been a trend recently is yellowy blushes. So I'm very curious to try that out. And then there is the shade Sugarberry, which is a really light, cool toned pink. Definitely could see myself using that one a ton. I'm kind of swatching these out of order, but okay, so there's what they're looking like. The pigmentation actually looks like perfect for blush. I'm not sure how they're going to end up working as eyeshadows. They're not advertised to be eyeshadows at all, but I just wanted to try it. All right, next we have the shade Dog Rise, which looks like a burgundy. Ooh, that's really pretty, very pigmented. We have Aurora, which is a really bright red, and then Bearberry. Oh my god, that's so cute. Bearberry, which is a berry shade. I'm dying. Wow, why did I just realize that these are all berry names? I get it. I get it now. Not my day. So this one is called Blueberry and it looks like a really beautiful soft purple. I'm very curious to try this one as well. I feel like this is a really unique blush palette and I'm curious to just use it and get out of my comfort zone. It's not your typical shades. Then we have Salmonberry, which is a really beautiful salmon shade. That one looks like probably one that I would use the most in this palette. And then lastly, we have Persimmon. And that one is like an orangey shade. I really like that one for fall. Kind of looks as well. So there's what they all look like. So far, I know that these are funny looking swatches, but I feel like this palette's going to be really promising for me because it looks like it's going to be more buildable. I personally prefer a blush that's a little bit more on the sheer side. It just works so much better for me. So I'm just really curious to see how they'll work on the skin. But like I said, the color range in this palette is really cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the shade Sugarberry. And I'm going to put that through my entire crease. Okay, that looks really good to start off with. Picked up really well with the brush. I'm just going to go ahead and build that up a little bit. Okay, wow. I was not expecting that amount of pigmentation on the eyes. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and dip into the shade Blueberry, and I'm going to put that just a little bit lower down in my crease. so pretty. I have a feeling this palette is about to be a new favorite. Quickly mix those two shades together on a pencil brush and pop that along the lower lash line. All right, with that same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Dog Rose, and I'm gonna use that on my outer V just to add a little bit of depth to this look. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and go into my previous brush and just blend that edge out. Those work really well as eyeshadows. I'm actually super, super excited about that. So let's go ahead and do a lid shade now with one of the Devinah shadows. I don't even know what to use because they're so shifty. It's like I look at them in this direction, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to use that. And then I look at them in this direction, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a completely different shade. But I think to go with this look, I'm going to go ahead and use this shade right here. I think that one is called Australis. Don't know why I said it like that. It is. All right, I guess I should just swatch it real quick. I'm just really curious to see the intensity. Ooh, that is very shiny. Okay. Okay. That looks really nice. Very intense. It's a pink to green shifting shade. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and swatch all of these. I'll try and describe them because I doubt that I'm going to be able to capture them that well because multichromes are the struggle for me. But I did see Bad to the Brow pick these up, so I'm sure she'll do an amazing video. This one here is called Magnetosphere. Ooh. Okay, that has like a purple blue shifting shade. The texture of these feel really, really nice so far. So there's Magnetosphere. Next we have the shade Borealis. Ooh, that's a really beautiful, like deep blue and green shifting shade with teal, and I love colors like that. Oh, but the base of it is such a beautiful, like indigo. Really stunning. All right, next we have the shade Exo Fear, which looks like a stunning green, blue, gold shade. This one reminds me of Scarab from Natasha Denona. It reminds me of that so much, although that one does have more of a gray base and this has more of a black base, but it looks stunning. And then we have the shade Polaris, which is a teal to purple. Ooh, oh, that's really stunning too. Okay. Am I surprised though? Oh, there's Polaris. Absolutely stunning. And then lastly, we have the shade Thermosphere. These feel really silky to the touch. I think I'm going to use them without a glitter glue today just because I don't think I'm going to need one. But there is Thermosphere. It's like an indigo with a burgundy and gold kind of shift going on. So those look really, really stunning, especially for the price point. I believe they're $13 each, which I know is a lot for one shadow. Compared to similar shadows on the market that look like this, I would say it's a good deal. I did purchase these myself, and I do have an affiliate code with Devinah. The code doesn't work for this collection because they already priced it low for being multi-chromes. But if you do have anything else in your order, you can still add AMYLOVES if you want to save any money, but those look really, really pretty. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this shade though, the Australia shade. Can you see? Ooh, there you go. I'm like breaking my wrist, but you can see when the mirror like reflects the light, how it changes a little bit. Okay, so I'm picking up just a little bit of Australia's on a flat shader brush and tapping off the excess. Go ahead and put that all over the lid. So pretty. I'm just lightly tapping that into the crease and blending it out because it is a little bit darker than the crease shade. And then I'm going to go back into my blending side and just blend a little bit more. Super curious to see how that lasts throughout the day and everything. So now lastly for eyeshadow, I'm going to go in and take that shade from Shine by SD Cosmetics. This is Chambers, and it looks like such a beautiful white to pink shifting duochrome. I don't know, you probably can't see that well. Here's what that looks like swatched out. It's super pretty. I am going to go ahead and use a glitter primer for that shade though, since it's a little bit more like powdery and soft. Popping a little bit of the NYX glitter primer on. Adding chambers. Look at that. So beautiful. And then I'm just going to bring it up a little bit and let it have a bit more of a moment than just being tucked in the inner corner. I'm blending it upwards. Okay, really quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some liner, some mascara on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am trying to decide what to do for blush. There's so much going on here. It's hard to just choose one. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a little bit of the blueberry shade just to try it. I'm a little nervous. It's fine. Just picking up a little bit of that on like a big fluffy blush brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw that. Oh gosh. Okay. Throw that on. I accidentally did it a little unevenly, but I'm just gonna blend it out. And that looks pretty. It doesn't look super purple or unwearable or anything. Okay, that looks better on that side. I just did that a little bit funny on this side at first, but it's a really pretty shade. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just take a little bit of the shade Sugarberry and put that a little higher up. Just doing a very blushy moment today. Blending it out. Throw a little on my nose. So for highlighter, I'm a little undecided. Actually, since we have Menagerie on the cheeks, I'm going to go ahead and take my Whale Song palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here called Pearl as my highlight. Okay, lastly for lips, I'm going to start off with the Dose of Colors lip liner in the shade Casual. Wow, that is so close to my natural lip color. I feel like I could easily use this as just like lining my lips and throwing a gloss on and just adding a little bit of definition. All right, I really, really like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into the Donut Lip Glaze from Glamlight. This one's more of a pinky shade. Oh, wait. Okay, that's not the one I was thinking of. Okay, no, actually, I'm not going to use the donut one. One second. I'm going to go ahead and do the Pecan Pie one, which is a lot more of a mauve. This lip gloss literally smells like fall. Alright, so this is the finished look, and I love how it turned out. I feel like this turned into such a beautiful, like, burgundy smoky eye I wasn't even expecting. So far, I'm really impressed with everything I tried today. The Aurora Flare collection, I'll definitely have to use more and see how it lasts throughout the day, but so far on the lid, I think it looks really, really nice. Just curious about wear time, and I will definitely do a full review on that in the future. The blush palette I am so excited about. I feel like it looked so beautiful as eyeshadow, and it looks really beautiful for cheek color as well. So I am actually like, I guess with this palette at first, like I bought it specifically for review purposes for my channel. And I was like, oh yeah, if I didn't have a channel, I wouldn't need this kind of thing, because I just didn't think that I would use all these blushes. But the more I look at it, the more excited I am about how unique it is. And I just cannot wait to explore. I kind of actually really want to do like a 3 looks with this palette and do like a matching eye and cheek look with like the different color stories going on here, and just show more possibilities to use this for eyeshadow. So let me know if you're interested in that, and maybe I can combine it with different shimmer collection or something, or maybe I could do like 3 looks using this and the stained glass collection from Cliona or something. Let me know if that sounds interesting to you, because it sounds super fun to me. And then the lip liner was really nice. The lip gloss was really nice. That inner corner shade is so, so pretty. I feel like that pulled everything together for me because it just completed the looks. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.